They want their money back. They want their money back. They want their money back. Hi guys, this is just Luis, just coming here today. Just want to share with you guys a development that has happened. And I think some of you guys know the story relating to the resignation of Gateway Church pastor Robert Morris. There's no issues around an accusation about a 12-year-old lady that he abused allegedly way back when, and so there's been a development relating to that in the sense that looks like on the 4th of October, lawsuit was filed and relating to the money given to the church in terms of tithe offerings and stuff like that. So apparently the main issues around issue here has to do with accountability and a bit of stewardship as well, in the sense that there are claims that the church might have taken money, saying we're taking money for this, but the money was being used also for another thing, not necessarily what was promised in the beginning. So you can check out the story later, guys. But I just wanted to share that with you guys relating to that in terms of, but I think what happened was with Robert Morris resigned because of that sexual allegation stuff. Uh, Around that particular time, there were about two or three pastors as well, of mega churches as well, who resigned for different reasons, but of course, scandal related. But I'm not so much into the scandals. But I think on this one, it's very interesting because it might set a precedent in the sense that for most people, when we give our tithe and offerings, we don't think of getting them back. But obviously, this is now a situation where people are saying, look, we want money back for ABCD. Of course, like I was saying, the lawsuit was around the 4th of October. But I think this can actually set a precedent in terms of not only US, but also other countries as well. Not only in the state that this is in, but also in other states as well across the US, in terms of that element of saying, look, we want our tithe back. Now, I know most people, when we give, we give and forget about it. But obviously, um, looking at the story, the way I found the lawsuit has made some, key things there, including issue of accountability and some of that. And remember, these are mega churches, and from the figures that are coming through, some of them, I think, many years ago, they were getting about $100 million, $100 million per annum, but lately they were getting close to $120 million per annum. So that's a lot of money, you can imagine. So yeah, so this one of the issues that comes, I suppose, when there's a lot of money involved. And I think you guys know as well, with the Yosong scandal as well, there's a lot of money coming in. We're talking millions of dollars, and I think that's also the issue as well related to churches, because you find some churches is that small. They can be easy to find them, easy to be accountable, easy to do the right thing. But for some reason, when we get to the big figures, seven, eight, nine figures, it's another whole ball game altogether. But I think you guys, you can see what's happening related to some of these scandals in terms of how some of it is tied to resources. So now this is something to think about. Let me know, guys. Are you the are, how do you guys feel about it? This in the sense of saying, going back to the church and say, look, I want my money back. I mean, look, it doesn't feel right, but look, it is what it is. They filed the lawsuit for their own reasons. But I think for a lot of people, I think most people don't be comfortable going back to church, say we want our tithe back. I know there was an issue in one of the African countries, which I didn't mention, where one of the ladies, I think it was a couple, I think, but the wife, I think, had given over $1 million to the church, and then they wanted their money back, and a whole a whole can of worms opened up there. But I'm not going to get into that. But I just wanted to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think? Do you guys think that they're justified in in wanting their money back, considering that, of course, what happened was, I think, from the many people not happy with the way that the pastor dealt with this issue of this lady that he allegedly abused when she was 12. She's a grown woman now, and many people were not happy with the way that this was handled, the cover-ups and stuff like that. So many people left the church. This is sometimes what happens with the scandals, that people have been in the church for 20, 30 years. Sometimes people don't want to leave church. They don't want to. And I think I can say that without a shadow of a doubt, that a lot of people really, when they planted in the church, they're looking to spend, they're in there for the long haul. But then for some people, they had to leave because of circumstances. It could be you know, leadership abuse, leadership abuse, leadership abuse in many forms. Okay, it can be bullying from the pulpit, bullying coming from the pulpit. It can be anything. So people end up leaving, but they really, really sometimes, in some cases, they don't want to leave. So it looks like in these cases, well, that's what happened. Many people were not happy with the way the scandals handled. So many people left the church, and now we're coming to a point now where people are like saying, "Look, we want our money back." And apparently, the leadership had given us a point announcements that, look, if you want your money back, we can give you. Probably they didn't think people would take it that seriously, but looks like someone did. A lot of crowd. We see how that's going to develop. But like I was saying as well, that may set a precedent not only in America but across many other jurisdictions as well, and particularly in the cases where people have put their faith and trust, in church leadership for many years, and then scandals like this happen, and then people are not happy with the way things are done, and the cover-ups. And I think, look, this is not new. We've seen these cover-ups in mega churches happening all the time, and I think for most of the major scandals, there's been lack of transparency in terms of, yeah, many people are trying to. There's a lot of brand protection, leadership wanting to protect the brand, the brand of the church, and all sorts and all sorts and all sorts. So sometimes there's issues that are vague. People are not getting answers to what they're looking for, and lack of clarity, cover-ups, you name it. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll leave it at that. But you guys, let me know what you think. Do you think? Will you be okay? Let me put it this way: will you be comfortable going back to a church and say, "Look, I want my money back. I want my tithes back." Let me know, you guys. Tell me what you think. Just drop in the comments and let me know what you guys think. And do you think these guys are justified in claiming their money back on the back of this particular scandal, where allegedly he had abused? It was an essay situation when the lady was young, at the age of about 12. But I think his explanation as well really, really provoked a lot of people, and a lot of people upset with the way he tried to brush that off. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, you guys, I gotta bounce. Always remember your common destiny, and of course, for those of you guys who want to take your relationship with God deeper, you can check out the Levels of Prayer. Yeah,